All right, hello everybody. I know I'm not really set up here, but welcome here to the Sports Talk Network channel. Welcome to this video associated with Steve's Wrestling Ramble. Now I'm going to talk about the Elimination Chamber, reviewing it, my reaction to everything that went down tonight during the show. I want to turn my TV off. Don't want to get any copyright issues or whatever with that. I'm watching King of Queens on YouTube, but let me get set up here. Trying to be all spooky like Bray Wyatt. Difference is I actually can do it. Actually, I don't know if I can, but I would say tonight's show pretty interesting. I won't say it was bad. I'd say it was good. Sorry about what I'm doing here. Just getting set up here. Oh. There we go. Just so those to know, this right here, you can see the top of it right here is my Packer helmet I had when I was younger. An actual wearable helmet. Put on your head. Anyways, that's what that's there. All right, anyways, Elimination Chamber. Just wanted to show that, I guess. Why not? Elimination Chamber 2018 in the books, played out. Now we're going to talk about it here in the review of said pay-per-view event. And said pay-per-view event, Elimination Chamber was pretty dang good, at least to me. I would say I do already have my Insta poll online. First, welcome to follow me on Twitter at WWE_podcast, and welcome to vote on that. What did you think of the show? Great, good, okay, or terrible? Again, let your voice be heard there. Also, welcome to tweet me and let your voice be heard. Also, welcome to leave a comment section or leave a comment in the comment section below this video. Let me know your thoughts on the pay-per-view. Did you enjoy the Rousey segments, Elimination Chamber matches, how they were booked? Do you think Braun Strowman should be added to the WWE Universal Championship match at WrestleMania? That right now is just simply Lesnar versus Reigns. I hope not. As much as people are interested or soured on the fact that maybe Braun Strowman wins the IC title, the Intercontinental Championship, that championship is not beneath him either. As much as Braun Strowman's over, as much as he's a big guy, as much as he was booked very well during this match, eliminating everybody, him being the sole person to eliminate the 5 men, and then falling to Reigns in the end, the 6th one in his way, had the destruction. But the Intercontinental Championship, the U.S. Championship, as much as they're called mid-card championships, they still have their own prestige. They still have great lineage with superstars being former champions. I mean, the Intercontinental Championship, currently held by WWE Superstar Miz, they've done very well as a heel. Be too bad in that sense. Well, let's start from the very beginning with the women's first ever Elimination Chamber match, which I do have a live video, a live stream that I did, a live reaction to that match. So welcome to check that out if you have not already. It is now posted on my channel with an awesome thumbnail at the end, but pretty good. You had Sasha Banks turning on Bayley during it when Alexa came out as the final entrant in the match. Match overall, pretty good. I know I talked on Twitter about Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose, and I even said it also live on air during the live reaction that why? Tell me why. Why Mandy Rose had to be the one to be the first one eliminated. Also, why the first two having to be the Absolution members. A bit more interesting, especially in a storytelling sense. Even though they did have the Sasha Banks-Bayley moment with Sasha turning on her in a sense. To have Bayley, or even Sasha Banks for gosh sakes, though that would be kind of crazy thinking overall, but have one of them being one of the ones eliminated, whether the very first one or otherwise. I think it would have behooved WWE to think a little bit harder, try to be a little bit more interesting, creative, that being the buzzword, more creative in booking their matches. And I think if they would have been doing that, and been a little bit more creative, it would have made sense to have Bayley, maybe not Sasha Banks, but Bayley, being one of the first ones eliminated. If not the very first one eliminated. I mean, why not? Why not? It just would make the most sense. But either way, in the end, what made the most sense is having Alexa Bliss successfully retain her Raw Women's Championship. Hopefully, everything's coming up clear on the screen with everything behind me and otherwise. Check here. But yeah, I think that would have been great and for WWE to do that. But either way, it's going to be what it's going to be. Congratulations to Alexa Bliss and getting a promo, being interviewed after the match with the beautiful and talented Renee Young, and her opponent, or as of right now, is setting up to be facing Asuka. But I still think Asuka's going to select and pick the face the SmackDown Live Women's Champion Charlotte Flair, the Queen over there, and have that be the title match. Ronda Rousey, the contract signing, looks like that's going to be a tag team thing. But with the Raw Women's Championship, hopefully in a roundabout way, it will be what I think and hope to be, and that's Alexa Bliss facing her friend in front of me, Nia Jax. That would be best for business in a sense to have that be what it be. Now, the other matches, you had Bray Wyatt facing up against woken Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy getting the win and deleting Bray Wyatt in a sense. You had the Raw Tag Team Champions, The Bar, defeating Titus Worldwide in that tag team contest. Pre-show, you had the club defeat the Miztourage. So don't really need to talk too much about those matches. Generally see Titus Worldwide winning the tag team titles. Didn't really see it all. Miztourage beating The Bar would make no sense for that to happen for either. And Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy, that feud just needs to end as soon as possible, and hopefully here it has at Elimination Chamber. Move on from that. However, they are going to move on from that, because why are those two having another match between those two at WrestleMania? I don't need it. But even those that are fans of those superstars, they need it either. So, but it still was matches. But onward to the contract signing. Had Kurt Angle out there, Stephanie and Triple H, and then Ronda Rousey. Kurt Angle acting all funny and weird and goofy in his one-liners as well. Setting up thing between Ronda Rousey and Triple H, specifically Ronda Rousey and Stephanie McMahon. But then Ronda putting Triple H to a table, Ronda speaking a little bit too long. Then it was her first time on WWE television, cutting a promo. Could have been better, but maybe it would be, I'm giving her a pass. Hopefully things can improve tomorrow. She'll be on Raw, and as she goes there, hopefully, hopefully that does for that sense. Or maybe as people were talking about, have her paired up with Paul Heyman and have Heyman being her mouthpiece, because he's so great on the mic himself. Maybe. Also, for those that care, I got a haircut and shave this off a little bit too. Now that I'm on camera, and I was starting this, this week or this past week now, definitely can tell the differences now with me on camera and if I do that sort of thing. But anyways, back to Elimination Chamber and Ronda Rousey contract signing. I thought something, again, with more creative in mind, maybe having a Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan coming out there trying to sign her to SmackDown Live and which way we should go. Instead, they had Kurt Angle and Triple H talking in the background as Rousey was going to sign, but asking Kurt what's up, and then stuff happening from there. Ronda putting Triple H through a table, Stephanie slapping Ronda, and then Ronda finally signing, and that pretty much is it. We'll see what happens and unfolds Ronda and Raw, the Raw after, but actually, not too bad of a contract signing, at least in my eyes. Then in the main event, the men's 7-man, he had Braun Strowman eliminating everybody, and then Reigns in the end getting the win. I did a live reaction to that, so welcome to watch that. Hear my thoughts during that match that just ended 5-10 minutes ago, or 15 minutes ago, I don't know. Either way, ended a bit ago, the main event of the show. So in all, I would say Elimination Chamber pretty dang good. I certainly did enjoy it for sure, and looking forward to seeing how things go on the Raw after. And otherwise, beyond that, not too much really else to say in regards to that match. Actually, on here trying to do something here on Twitter, seeing people's reactions on Twitter to Reigns winning and other things that did indeed happen. But either way, I hope you guys all had a great evening, enjoyed the pay-per-view in its own right. And I certainly do for sure look forward to seeing how everything goes down when we get to tomorrow night. Get to the Raw after. And that settles in that sense. For sure. But anyways, thanks to all that watched live, those who watched archived. Kind of trying to make this go a little bit longer. But either way, show my short reaction or short review for Elimination Chamber. Certainly will be doing one more extensively with my team members and others on Thursday night for Steve's Wrestling Ramble. Hope you all have a great rest of your evening. As I get back to watching the King of Queens and other stuff here tonight, some Disney Channel, some other videos as well on YouTube and other sites. But beyond all of that, hope you guys take care, gang, gals. I'll be back tomorrow night for the Raw review after the Monday Night Raw. Should be a good one indeed. And above all else, as always, take care.